What up, thirsties, thirsticles, and thirstettes? David Hayter's not coming back. So what? The thing is, you know, I love David Hayter. His voice is iconic. I'll never forget him. And from what I'm hearing, he's probably just not doing Big Boss. Like, Richard Doyle did Big Boss and Metal Gear 4, and that wasn't a big deal to me either. I'm not gonna let one person come between me and a new Metal Gear game. I've been waiting for a new console, large fucking Metal Gear game for I don't know how long. Like, the last large Metal Gear game we had was Metal Gear 4, and that was in 2008. You know, so from 2008 to 2013, we get a new canon Metal Gear game. Like, I know Peace Walker is canon, but you know, I played it on my PSP and we were done with it. And then we get Rising. Rising doesn't count because it's a spin-off, but we wanted a new Metal Gear game and now we're getting two. So it's like, why are you mad that David Hayter's not doing it? Now, first, let me just get this out of the way. I think it's a big troll. I think he's gonna come back and he's gonna do it, or he's gonna be voicing Solid Snake, because they might show Solid Snake in the new ones. They may show him as a young one, as a young guy, so, you know, he may voice it, you know, as a cameo, but, or even if you get to play as him, you never know. You never know what's gonna actually happen, but I feel like it's a big troll. I feel like he's gonna actually end up doing it, and, you know, he'll be back. But if not, I'm not gonna let that, you know, stop me from playing the new Metal Gears. Like, you guys are all mad. Like, this one dude said he's not buying this piece of shit game, or like, Hayter made the voice. He didn't make the character. The character is the same whether you play it on mute or if you play it in Japanese. It's gonna be the same character no matter what you do. Granted, we grew up with this guy. Fine. But I'm not gonna let this guy stop me from playing a new Metal Gear game. You guys are fucking crazy. You're crazy as shit if you think I'm gonna miss out on a new Metal Gear because the Hayter's not voicing it. I love him to death. Hayter, if you ever see this, I'm sorry, man. I wish you could do it, but what can we do? Kojima's gonna get all my money. I don't give a fuck. It's a new Metal Gear game. If you can honestly let something as small as that, like, you may think it's a huge deal, which, it's a pretty big deal, but if you think it's enough of a deal to make you not play the game, you were never a fan to begin with. Because I played Metal Gear in Japanese. It's the same fucking game. You can play it in French, Russian, whatever. It's the same fucking game, and Snake will always be the same character, no matter what you do. Now, if this new voice is too much of an issue for me, shit, I'll import the game from Japan and play it in Japanese. I don't need to play it in English. I'm not gonna shoot myself in the face, and I'm definitely not gonna pass up on it. Because if you guys were really that angry, you'd have been mad when you found out the dude who did Raiden isn't the same guy. Or if you were really that mad when you found out Richard Doyle did Big Boss at the end of 4, you'd have been all up in arms. Granted, nobody knew Big Boss was gonna be at the end of the game unless you had it already, or you worked for the team, or you just some sort of inside guy, which I'm not. I didn't get upset. I was confused, but then it made sense. You can't have David Hayter do Snake and Big Boss at the same time. It just doesn't make any sense. So I understood where they went with that, and I get it. Now, maybe Kojima's like, well, we had Richard Doyle do Big Boss in 4. Maybe everybody's used to Big Boss not being David Hayter anymore. Which, whatever. You know, honestly, I could care less. Like, I was taken aback when I watched the press conference that he wasn't voicing Big Boss, but then I immediately got over it because I started watching how technical the game is from a development standpoint. And then I started asking myself questions about the story, and then I just got intrigued by the graphics and the Fox engine. Then I started speculating this and speculating that. The game and the universe is too big for me to care about if somebody is voicing a character. It's too big now. It's my favorite series. I don't give a shit. I really don't care. I'm over it. Like, you know, we were sad when we heard about it, but it's done. I don't care. I just want my game now. That's all I care about. I just want my game. The dude who's voicing Big Boss has some pretty big shoes to fill, and if he doesn't fill them correctly, Kojima's about to get more of my money because I'm gonna buy it from Japan and just fucking. Or the smart thing to do would put the Japanese voice on the disc. That would be really smart. If you put it on the disc, that'd be actually really smart because then you could switch the voices like new games are doing now anyway. But that's just me. That's my opinion. If you don't like it, you kick my ass. Sorry, I didn't mean to get so close. close to the camera, but yeah.